A local rapper charged for a rival rapper's murder had his bond reduced today from $2 million to $750,000.
The bond hearing was this morning for Yella Beezy, whose real name is Marquis Conway. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in studio now with the details on this. Sean.
Conway's been indicted on capital murder with remuneration, meaning he paid for someone to kill rival rapper Melvin Noble, known in the music world as Mo3. 44 bullet casings were recovered from Interstate 35 November 11th, 2020. When Mo3 was gunned down.
Where he has paid another man to hunt down and kill somebody in broad daylight.
Marquis Conway, double platinum recording artist, Yella Beezy, shackled in court as video from a dash camera played for the court how Melvin Noble lost his life in November 2020 on Interstate 35. Trapped in traffic and seeing a gunman, later identified as Kewan White, Noble got out of his car on the interstate. At the passenger side, he's looking for something, maybe a gun of his own. It's not there. He falls, crawls, and runs, chased down by the masked gunman.
Welcome back. It's your boy Big D from the D. This is another video brought to you by Nathaniel Charles Productions. And today is kind of a recap and part two of told you we keep you updated about all this Yella Beezy Mo3 stuff going on. So today, in Dallas County, he had his hearing. I guess they were trying to get his bond reduced, see if he can come out. So we're gonna go over that a little bit. Man, they had his family there, had his grandma, his mom, put his grandma on the stand. You know, his family was there, and man, I feel sorry for his grandma. Man, they put her through the ringer. They asked her all kinds of questions. Asked his mom's personal phone number, his phone number, you know, in a public forum. And of course, the lawyers were objecting to that. But the main thing, I mean, they went to his bank account, told the amounts he had, what he had in his checking, what he had in his savings. Said he's got like $500,000 in his savings and $300,000 in his checking. You know, they touched on quite a few things, but you know, they talked about his Denali that he's got now because of, you know, because his G-Wagon getting shot up. He's got a 2017 bulletproof Denali. I mean, and his grandma used to work for the county, so they brought a lot of that stuff up and asked for a lot of these things. But the main thing, man, is the witness and what's going on with the witness. I thought it was Kewan White that was going to be the main witness, but no, they said they've got a witness that's going to testify to the amount of money that was paid out for the murder, but not just the amount that was paid out, who all made the payments. Now, Yella Beezy took out $40,000 a couple days after Mo3 was killed, which was dumb because that's trackable, you know. It should have been done at a different time beforehand. He should have had it, you know, sitting down. But that's trackable. I mean, your op was gunned down, and a few days later, you're taking $40,000 out the account. It doesn't sit right. The other thing is, the witness is going to tell who all's involved. And there's other people. I keep saying this, and so do the streets, man. There's more people involved in this, and it's not just Yella Beezy, man. So, I mean, who is it? Is it Trap Boy? Is it Earl Spence? I really think it's going to be somebody that we're not even expecting that's going to be involved in this. You know, where the money comes from, you know. But what makes me realize it's not Kewan, it's someone else, because it says the state's witness will testify who received the money, and that's Kewan White. So they're talking about, and then they said the state's witness will speak on who the shooter was, which is Kewan White. So I'm thinking it's somebody else. So we'll see, man. But yeah, they went over his bank records. The bond from $2 million, it did go down. They reduced it to $750,000. I'm still not sure if they're gonna let him out on capital murder charges, but they tried to paint this picture of him being a community guy, him staying in the city, him not being out of town much. They talked about his children, his family, and everybody's in the DFW Metroplex. So I think that's what kind of got the judge to do that. But at the same time, I still don't think they're going to let him out. They talked about him being on private jets a lot. So, but truth be told, man, the part that really gets me about all this, I was sitting there thinking about it today. Yes, there's just two men, lives have gone. You know, one is gone, Mo3, and Yella Beezy's probably going to be off the streets for the rest of his life. But it's the kids, man. You know, with just them two alone, with Yella Beezy and Mo3, that's 5 kids who are going to be without their fathers. You know, Yella Beezy's got 2 sons, Mo3's got 3 kids, 2 girls, and his little boy Trey. Of course, everyone knows Trey because he was in a lot of videos with Mo3, but it's the kids. And Yella, man, it's a vicious cycle, man, because, you know, Yella's father was murdered when he was 12 years old on Mother's Day in his home. And I'm kind of similar, you know. My father was killed when I was 13 years old too, man, and I hit them streets, and I hit them streets tough, man. But I tell you what, it was my daughter, when I had my first child, what made me want to get up off them streets. You know, nobody wants to break mama's heart. Nobody wants to break grandmama's heart. You know, and I didn't. I didn't want to break my mother's heart, which unfortunately I did. I broke her heart several times, and I said I was going to change after knowing that I broke her heart. And I did. I know I did a few things, but it wasn't my mother. It was not wanting my children to feel like I felt, and still to this day feel, after losing my father. So I wanted that cycle to end, man. So I thank God for my daughter. And these kids are going to be without their father, man. And that's the part that gets me. And then you figure Roy Lee. You know, I don't know how many kids Roy Lee had. You know, someone said like 8, somewhere around there, 7 or 8 kids, but I don't know. You know, Trap Boy Freddy, or whoever's involved. These are kids that's going to be without their fathers, man. And that's the part that really gets me about this whole thing. You know, but stay tuned, man. We're going to keep you guys updated. We got some more stuff coming. I told you we've got, I'm going to be releasing a story on the entire thing, all the way from back when they were friends, Fort Worth. Many of you know, but I keep getting people asking me, you know, I know some of this, what happened and why did it start and what's going on with this and why did it lead to this? So I figure we're just going to do a whole breakdown of everything, man, and you know, break it down and let you guys know what happened, like where it started from and how the beef began. You know, again, they went from being cool to all of a sudden they was ops. And man, you know, I just don't know, man. It was so much, it was enough money for both of them to exist in Dallas, man, but it just couldn't happen. You know, when Roy Lee died and when Bubba died, man, Mo3 started putting pressure on him, man. And them songs, you know, but truth be told, Mo3, the feud made the music better, you know. It made Mo3 dig deep, but Mo3 pushed Yella Beezy and Trap, but he got more recognition because of his name, because, you know, his name was being mentioned so much. So people got to listening, but honestly, man, his career went, after Mo3 died, you got him out the way and your career still went down, you know. Yella was probably known more, you know, with That's On Me and some of the stuff he had with the radio songs. But man, Mo3 was, man, he was a legend, man. He was killing it. You know, he was putting out, dropping song after song, hit after hit. I mean, it ain't really many you can listen to that just ain't bang. I mean, I'm talking about from the beginning to the end. And so, and there was a video, man, after Mo3 got killed that I used to love to watch, man. It's a video of his brother Ko Gotti and his son Trey when they was getting ready to release Do Your Dance Lil Trey. And his son was in the car doing his daddy's dance and singing a song, man. And I hurt for that kid, but it's like you can't watch that video and not smile. So we're going to close that out with this, man. I just want, it's the kids, man, that's going to be hurt by all this. But It's your boy Big D from the D. And again, this is another video, man. And thank you guys for watching and your support. But this is brought to you by Nathaniel Charles Productions. I love you, and I'm out.
I be talking this shit. Get real, get this straight. I get paid. In the field, trying to get them M's, they trying to go home. Go ahead, yo, dance a trait. You pass the back, She make it clap for a real world. Tell her, ain't no problems, we too real, good pussy nigga. Do your dance a trait, do